Hello, Jeff family. Welcome to the show from all of us.
What's good? Today we have an all too familiar face who is no stranger to the JF family. One. Jeff. Undertaker.
Msimisi.
What's good? How's it going? How's it going?
Siyaphila Zumbu kunjani?
Zumbu. Hey.
Zumbu,
Mr. Zumbu.
No, it's fine. I take it. I take it.
What's embrace?
Siyaphila Zumbu.
Embrace the Zumbu.
Unjani nawe Zumbu too?
No. But
Zunjana.
the main Zunjana. It's the main Zoo.
Oh wow.
Welcome back to the show, man.
Thank you very much, man.
We've had you before. We thought, come back again. This is home, man.
Yeah, it's definitely home. It's home.
How's everything? New year, new song, new everything.
Everything. It's really good, man. It's really good. I think for the first time I'm starting, like I land in 2020 running, and you know I just want to keep the pace up. I know I'll get tired eventually, but I just want to keep going, man. Just want to keep going.
Yeah. Well, nice. Well, from 2019, what would you want to do differently this year?
From 2019,
Yeah.
20 beginning, my 2019 was in two. The first part of 2019, where I was like confused. I knew I just finished school, and I knew I wanted to do music. You know, so,
No, I know that phase. I'm like, okay, I'm done at school.
Yeah.
Now
that-
what?
Yeah.
I knew I wanted music, but I didn't understand how much goes into doing music, like the mind games, especially. I think in the beginning of the year, I was too much in my mind, like battling with my fears, insecurities, and so many different things. I think for the first time, I was faced with what happens if you fail. Because throughout my varsity time, it's just like, I want to do music and it was a dream, but now it's like, now pursue it. And it's like, oh snap, what happens if I fail? What do I do then? Then I guess like halfway through the year, I was just like, screw it, man. I have too much Jesus for me to fall, and you know,
Thank you, Jesus.
for me to fall and not be able to get back up. And if I fail, so what? Let me just go for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, your highlights for 2019?
Highlights for 2019, obviously, it's the Lift As You Rise. Getting to work with One Nasty C and
Flying to Cape Town.
just
whatnot.
doing the Cape Town stuff
Yeah.
and just
Superstar vibe.
just being that guy. Just no, that was I think that was probably a highlight in my music. One of the highlights. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
In my music career, but also like a biggest thing that happened in 2019. Just seeing. Because when you're at home, you know, most of the time people don't fully, let me not say appreciate, but they know, like ending. Everyone knows you can sing, but it's just like yeah. Well, then when you go outside, people are like, damn, you know.
God.
So that was that for me. It was just like, oh snap, there are people that appreciate my writing, my music, my singing, you know, outside of Swaziland. So that was encouraging for me. Yeah.
You have a new song.
Yes, sir.
Out. Zumbu. How shall I learn Zumbu?
Zumbu.
No, come on.
That's a lie.
Come on.
Yeah.
That boy coach.
Kite the sack.
Now.
Alright,
Stop.
I'm going to shy because you guys need to go listen to it. Then you hear all the lines that you want. It's on my social media. Go ahead and listen to it.
There you go.
Okay.
Song produced by Snot.
They're incredible. They're amazing. They're cantankerous. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Slow.
They're trying to make me blush. Excuse me. Yeah.
Guys, let's talk about that a bit. You know, the whole journey. How do you get to do the song? Having Sands in the picture. Let's talk about that.
Joys of being neighbors, eh?
Yeah.
Same wavelength and what. I think for the better parts, I think it's always been a good thing that he is able to translate, or rather, explain his vision for what he wants for the song. And it makes it easier for me as a producer to bring that vision to life. For example, he's got a song called Zumbu that he wants to do.
Yeah. Have those sessions in front of our garage.
Exactly. Outside. In front of the garage, just chilling outside.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah.
But he sings the song. Okay. And then, of course, things come into my head. Okay, this song needs to take this particular direction.
Yeah.
But because it's a mix of Swati and English, it could have easily gone the traditional route. And we could have made it sound African, really, boom, 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 that type of vibe. But we're like, you know what? We live in an advancing market, an advancing world. Why not fuse genres? Because I heard so much in my head that the many possibilities of the electronic sound that we can fuse in there. He does R&B, he does hip hop. I do house, I do R&B, I do hip hop. I
do everything, bro. I do all of.
Yeah, I try to do as much as I can. So I figured, you know what? Let me just fuse a multiple, diverse dimension of sounds and just bring them into this and see what comes out. Lo and behold, hey. Zumbega, man. And then, of course, we had Science coming through in the studio. He killed it.
Yeah, it was hectic, man. Like, I think for me, it's like my biggest struggle has always been finding someone, even though the person was just next door, but finding someone who's able to interpret things. Until I realized Lotte and I are the same. If we visualize something the same, if I visualize, like, imagine a picture. If I'm able to explain that to him, he'll be able to get it. So I came to him just explaining what I see when I sing the song. And I'd done it with like a couple of people, singing it to my siblings and whatnot. And I'd been doing like the trap soul sounds, and people like, what are you talking about, you know? So when I come to Slaughter, he does this thing where when I sing it to him, he starts doing sounds. I'm like, yeah, that's the one that I heard, you know. And then shortly after he made the beat, and I was like, damn, this is amazing. And then getting Sands on, you know, I knew that Sands is the one person who, with this song, is going to be able to interpret it just as well, just listening to the sounds and the music that he's done before. So I was like, we're performing at the launch of MTN Spotlight together. Then I spoke to him afterwards. I was like, yo, dog, how's about, you know, jump on this? And actually before that, I like to hang out with like artists before, just so I know that our visions align and where we're trying to go aligns. So I spent a day with him. Then afterwards I was like, let's do this song. And it's like, yeah, I'm game, man. And shortly after I went to the studio with Slaughter, and it was crazy. It seemed effortless, like for real, just being there. I think getting them both in studio, yeah, like their schedules to align. I was there like, Jesus please, you know. But when we were there, it was really an amazing space to be in, to work.
Hardly 30 minutes,
Done.
Recorded,
Yeah.
Just boom, bam, bam.
Yeah.
God. Then it was left to us. Hey, there's a fourth hand in this.
Oh,
the engineer.
Yes, the engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the things, bro.
No, that is one brother that I respect so much.
Yeah.
And the sound, the things that it does. Cookness. He knows it. So essentially, I figured, you know what? Teamwork is very vital in everything that we do at this day and age. If we want to succeed in anything, it's never right for you to just cocoon yourself into this basket and say, hayi ndatendela konke mina what because nami ngangimixile ngathi ngiyamasterisha ngathi yeah. But I figured, you know what, angiyeke labadzala indlela ibuto kulabasembili labadzala vele no what anginika umuntu omdala lana. Let's do the thing, man. He heard the song and he was excited as well, which is what I loved, which is what made it easier for him to work on it, mix it, master it, nice and clean, beautiful to the product that we have right now. And it just goes to show we'll go a long way as individuals if we keep the right people on our side. If we have a collective of people that work together in anything, it'll definitely succeed. Because there's more than one mind focusing on that. There's more than one mind giving input. There's more than one mind giving an approach. We'll see how can we tackle this, because lawyer and lawyer own a different expertise. If anything, bonus. I'm Msimisi line vocalist. I'm a producer. You're you're a musician. You're a manager. You're hey.
A whole package.
So Zumbu.
Zumbu. Okay, wow. All right. No, I'm happy. I'm happy that you touched on teamwork. There's one saying that says if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, have a team. So I like that. Now the song is out there. Sorry. Still recording. Good, it's in pen.
Good teamwork.
So the song is out there. People are really loving it. How has the reception been? What's your take?
It's been. I think the song has been out for 2 days. Just 2 days, like as we're recording now. And I'm really overwhelmed. I knew that people are supportive. People had followed my things on social media and all those different things. And people had been saying, Msimisi, take out something. And I'm just there like, and I think everyone's just proving that, damn, we're behind you, man. We're behind you. Especially in Eswatini. I know it's slightly confusing for my South African audience because they've heard me doing house and then doing trap soul and, all of a sudden it's just, so... but I do have people who are still supportive. I had a friend send me a voice note yesterday. One of my friends, Flo Jones from Lift As You Rise, he was like, because he's a proper screw. he's like, I don't understand it, but I know what good music sounds like, and this is good music, man. So I'm proud of you. I was just like, thanks, man. Thank you very much. So people are supportive. I wasn't ready, but it's really encouraging.
Wow. Now, in terms of your vision for the song, like what do you wish to achieve through the song? What do you wish the listener to get through the song?
I think the first thing, to be honest, I didn't fully know what Zumbu was, but I knew back in the ancestral Msimisi. I'm joking, there's no such thing. But I didn't know what it was, Laliland, but I knew that there was a word, Legusoma, Leswati, that was out there. And I knew that it was something. So I remember asking on social media, I think it was on my WhatsApp, what is this word? What is? Then someone told me. And I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we had everyone in the world saying that, bringing that back? So my vision, honestly, is to just take the song out there, bring the song, make it, like put it in everyday language.
Make you bring that Zumbu, man. Man, I got that Zumbu, bro.
Telling me that honey got that Zumbu. There's nothing as, I've been in school in Botswana, I did a bit in essay, and everyone's always like, Swati sounds so, and I think it's time that we appreciate that and do something about it. So my vision is just to take this out there, make people pay attention to our language, make people pay attention to the artists in Eswatini, and just do the things, guy.
Nice. From a producer's angle?
The world is my oyster. In any sound that I do, I know which the world is essentially my target audience. It's never a case of I'm just channeling it for Eswatini only. No. We break boundaries with the smallest of things because we don't know necessarily what the world wants. Tastes are changing every day, but the fact that Tina, we decided to take this one word, which is representative of our culture, and if anything, it embodies love. Because when you see something you love, in the olden days anyways, if you saw something that you liked, you loved, you'd approach and say, oh, Zumbu, nowadays, sort of. It is a leap here, and dear ladies, the song you can use, to appeal to brothers.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because apparently they're supposed to propose this year.
All I'm saying is you
Okay,
might just.
I'm not available.
Neither am I. So.
Yabona kutushe. All I'm saying is. Go ahead. Bring the DMs. I'm ready.
Yeah. He's ready. He's ready. Exactly. So yes, guys, the DMs should be more than just the proposals. I mean, it'd be nice to get the love from all the people. I mean, send your videos of you listening to the song. Send your clips of you dancing to it. Share. I mean, do the most. We would also like to know how or what you think of the song in terms of what does it mean to you. I mean, what do you understand about it in essence? And we'd also be curious to see how you make it fit into everyday lives. You know, how you incorporate the Zumbu word.
Yeah, in your everyday.
That's what's something very interesting. It's gonna be a good year.
Start something.
Yeah.
To start that slaughters, I'm about to do something crazy face.
It happens.
Well, no, thank you so much, guys. I think getting close to our conclusion, I'd really like to hear what you can share as far as inspiring someone coming up, an artist, maybe someone who's doing something different, you know, just to encourage them that, you know, it's possible, it's doable. Just a few words from you. And
you want to go first?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. Hi. So yeah, guys, I mean, you can do anything. You can be whatever with the little that you have. You do not need fancy things to be the world's greatest something. I mean, humble beginnings. Yeah, but you start with the smallest of things that you have. I mean, for example, we don't even need a crazy studio to do what we do. I mean, we have JF right here. I mean, guys, this is not a world-class studio per se. To us, it's our world, in essence. Yeah. And by virtue of being that, we make the most of the little that we have. Yeah. And we bring it to you and present it this way so that we bring you into our world. And then, of course, now you like, no, these guys are doing the most, eh? Yeah. Then with the music that we do as well, we don't need a crazy studio setup. It doesn't have to be a world-class studio. I mean, you just get a mic, a laptop, and headphones, and you do the most. You come up with bangers that reach out to the world. So, in essence, I just like everyone to focus, you know, and use the little that they have to make the most of what they want to achieve. It's a new year, according to the calendar, anyways. Yeah. But life is still moving. Yeah. Same pace. So it's a new year in the head. Otherwise, life is still life. It's still going on. So let's keep pushing. Don't lose focus. Most of all, take care of yourselves. Yeah. There's so much going on in this world. So many things that are happening. So it's good to stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Your health is very important, people. You know, rest.
Rest,
rest, guys. Rest. Let us slaughter rest. Yeah, this is also goes out to me because we find that in the life of a creative, the things that we do require our attention 24/7. We sleep at 4 a.m. You have to be up at 7 to go to work. You know, that type of life. So if you keep doing that consecutively, it can catch up with you at some point. But it's important that sometimes you just say, cut, I'm resting. Yeah. If it means switching off your phone, switch it off. Rest. Yeah. So, it's good for your body. It's good for your body. So MC.
Yeah, I think for me, that was a lot. For me, man, I won't lie. My whole music thing is in the hands of God, and I remember praying about this and just taking to God that I'm not trying to be famous, I'm trying to be here for a long time. What does it take? Yeah. And I remember just thinking about character for quite a while. I had like so many months where I was just reading up on character, and I realized that character is the only thing that sustains you. And there's a lot to it, you know. I know I battled with fear for quite a while. Like I knew I wanted this, but I didn't have the capacity for it. I've always been afraid of giving something that I'm not ready for, in case it drowns me. Until I just started building my character, going to God, like just being like, listen, if there are things in me that shouldn't be there, that won't help me as an artist, help me deal with them. That's pride, that's jealousy, that's your envy, that's fear, and so many different things. And recognizing those in my everyday thingy and actively working towards removing them, I know that fear is my biggest thing. Has moved me from a person who's just like, let me take out snippets, I don't know how people feel, to a person who's like putting out stuff now, like, and I'm just like, they take it, whatever. If they don't, whatever. It doesn't mean anything about me. There's that, but then there's also the element of this character, and then there's also an element of being real with yourself. There's so many, I know upcoming artists, there's so many inspirations that we have, people out there who inspire us. But the truth is, we can't follow their path. Mine is different. And I need to be real with myself. I may be saying things like, next week I want to, I don't know, have this crazy music video and that's what I'm going for. But financially, I can't support that, But the person that I'm looking up to can do that. I just need to be real with myself, as well as saying, look at what you have and do the most of what you have. Like me, I just had a small setup and whatnot, and I started doing the covers. And then from there, when I was bold enough, I started writing my own stuff and putting that out there. And listeners of music, or like anyone, I believe, will always buy into anything that's real. If it sounds fake, people can easily tell. But if it's you and if it's real and if it's, I started saying this is actually your world, people will buy into that. People will care about it just as much as you care about it. So just be real with yourself, be real with your circumstances, and you'll be able to do the most.
Wow. Roland Lebe. Amen. Well, thank you so much, guys. It's been a good one. I think what I'm getting from both of you is that nothing beats determination, because individually you have your own paths that you've been in, and they've led you up to where you are today because of your consistency and driving towards the bigger goal, which not everyone sees, but the fact that you know where you're going, you push towards that. So I think that's very important. Otherwise, thank you for coming through, guys.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, otherwise, all the best, man, for the rest of the year, whatever you've planned. May God help you.
It's going to be crazy.
Fly higher.
It's going to be crazy. Now.
No. Meaning lang.
Yeah, la.
For now.
That over crazy. That over crazy.
Yeah.
That will let them report.
Yeah, well, guys, thank you for tuning in. Whatever time you're watching this, thank you so much. Do continue to like, subscribe, and share to keep, what's the word?
Keep abreast with what's going on.
That's the word.
Keep motivated, keep being inspired as we bring you guys stories from people people you don't know. Technically, stories from everyone. Even yourself. We'd be very interested to hear what you guys think. If you guys have any topics you think we should cover, do hit us up on our socials. It's Chef Jobe Flavored on Facebook, exactly, or YouTube page. Just leave comments there so that we keep the discussion going. In essence, so we never like it to be a one-sided thing. It's a conversation. It's a two-way street. I mean, if you feel you have pointers for us, share them with us. We're looking to grow. It's a crazy year, so we need as much content as possible. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We wish you nothing but the best this year. JF.
Add more flavor. Maybe we do that together.
Okay.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
JF.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Okay.
I thought you would drink the JF.
Okay, everybody JF.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. JF. Add more flavor.